definitely going to have to take that after all.
So many beautiful rocks. That's a nice thing to find on my way out. I've been anxiously watching the river levels, and it just reached 4.5 feet, which is about the last time it was huntable. So I'm gonna come down, despite the fact that it's still moving pretty fast, and see if we can find some rocks.
The trail is massively overgrown. Hopefully we can make our way through without any real drama. When I tell you that the river is at 4.5 feet, the highest point it was this year was 9.5 feet. So you can imagine all of this was covered with water at one point. All of this gravel is, all of this water here is often a gravel all the way about halfway through the river. So it's got a long ways to drop. But I'm just delighted to be here and looking for rocks. That's a pretty little jasper agate. One of the really nice things about river hunting is that every year all these rocks get kind of tossed and turned around, brought from downstream, and so every year it's a new beach, it's a new experience. This looks promising. Ooh yeah, first agate of the day. It's even got some dendrites in there. There's not much of a breeze, which makes it great for filming, but even though it's only about 84 degrees outside, it feels really hot in the sunshine. The river here generally drops to maybe 2.5 feet. It's been low enough that I've been able to walk over to this island by just wading, but right now, this is all I got. Here's a sweet little agate. Always looking for stuff for the tumbler. Kava remembers being able to walk over to the island, so she was just trying, but suddenly she's having to swim, so that's not quite right. Not yet, Kava. Can't do it yet, sorry. This one has the cool dimple we're looking for. Looks kind of promising. And on the other side, it's very promising. Too bad that's not a whole agate. Still, you probably could just cut off the face and get some of these dendrites to show. One of the tricks when hunting the silt is to look for the shape. I actually washed this one off and picked it up first before I showed it to you because I wasn't positive, but see how it's got that kind of rough, bumpy, lumpy stuff? The smaller stuff especially often has that texture. Sometimes there's strips of clean gravel here, but I think we're going to be so lucky this year. It's a very cool jasper agate. Another super pretty jasper. This one looks promising. No, it's another imposter. Sad. It's mighty pretty. It's a piece of rose quartz. It's another nice piece of petrified wood. Muddy. Just as I'm about to leave the gravel, I found a little goodbye agate. Goodbye, gravel. I'll be back when you're bigger.
Gravel bar over there is pretty good.
Well, that was a little disappointing. So part 2, we came to Howry Island. Jim's along with me now, and we're gonna find something beautiful. This is just so odd. These are just plain old rocks, but they're coated with, we're wondering if it's maybe tree sap, because we keep coming across these shiny rocks that have a coating on them. And I can't imagine somebody came out here and sprayed it with polyurethane or something stupid like that. So anyway, that's different. Well, here's a clue to what that shiny stuff is. It's some kind of plant, and it's just surrounding that. Here is a whole bunch of this stuff. It's like this whole area is just like tumbled rocks. And you can see here, it's shiny, and then this is what the rock looks like underneath. So it's just where it has been exposed. I've never seen this before.
Yeah, I think maybe it is.
The really cool thing about this is that it really shows you the color of all the rocks, just walking across them as though they were polished or tumbled. How'd you like that for a front yard ornament? Jim doesn't think it's pretty at all. Jim gets the first find with this petrified wood. Look, it's like a little piece of driftwood.
That side's down.
Oh, he found it in the silt. It's the dirt. The rocks are really dirty. Nice little jasper. Cool colors. Check this out. I found this agate in the water. We're waiting. I'm hoping to be able to make it over there. Well, I could make it. Probably not that difficult. But the water is moving pretty fast, and I just am not convinced that I can do that without getting my phone wet. So I think we'll just look for rocks under the water. This is almost hidden by the sea, but I think it's a plumy agate. Agate of some kind. Cool. While I was off trying to wade across the creek, Jim's been finding fun things. Yeah, I think that's probably nothing.
Interesting color, but...
Yeah, it's river staining though, unfortunately.
Okay.
But he did find these cool things. Jasper and petrified wood, which I will never pass up. Look at the colors on that jasper. It's like it cracked apart and then got re-cemented with quartz. That's neat. What are you doing, Jim?
Huh?
What are you doing?
I'm building Hounder Dam.
Okay. What does that mean?
Well, it's like Hoover Dam, except it's for rockhounders.
Okay. Let's see.
There's... This one's pretty big. That might help. Okay, I can't move that one. And right along here, it's all very, very gentle, right?
Yeah.
And it builds to a flow right there. So if I build a dam all the way across there, that whole stretch would dry up.
And then we could find rocks in it, huh?
We could look at all the rocks underneath the water going all the way down there.
Well, that sounds like an excellent project. I wish you luck.
Well,
Yay, we found an agate.
Oh, look at that. I walked right over it.
Oh well, that's because you were busy talking.
That's true. I was telling you.
Hey, this is cool. It's water line
Ooh,
with dendrites on it.
nice.
This pretty green jasper. Yay, I love green jasper. I think this is a really, well, is it petrified wood or is it just like a really cool, burly kind of, geez, I don't even know. It's beautiful, whatever it is. If it's petrified wood, it's like a burl or a, wow, isn't that pretty? This is pretty cool. This has botryoidals and it's not an agate, it's some kind of mudstone. Huh. Hello, little frog. This is a really pretty piece of conglomerate, maybe? We'll take it home, wash it off, see what it is. Jim says this is proof positive of Adam and Eve because they sat on the rocks while they were still fresh. This one's just a really beautiful piece of quartz. So luminous. I'm going to bring that home anyway. Ooh, wow. Look at that. That is such a beautiful piece. This is jasper here, but this might actually be rose quartz. And this is definitely a quartz pocket in the middle. That is really stunning. Well, I bet a lot of that's iron staining. That's too bad. I wanted it to be all the way through. Of course, if I... Ooh, wait. Look at that. There's like a fortification agate on the end there. Definitely going to have to take that after all. We are wondering if maybe this has something to do with the cicadas that are everywhere. You can hear them in the background, because that would explain why multiple plants are surrounded by these shiny, shiny rocks. Jim found an agate. If you want to share in these treasures, check out my Etsy store, Katie Did Rocks. The link is in the description below. My hair looks good.
Oh yeah, looks good.
Well, that was super fun. I was awfully glad to have Jim come along, and it was a nice surprise. And we found some nice stuff, but more importantly, we got out and kept on doing. Maybe I should say that again, huh? Most importantly, we got out and kept on doing. No, you got to say it also.
Oh.
Most importantly, we got outside and kept on doing.